Hi folks, it's now nearly 3 in the morning. I did go to bed and kept coughing. And yeah, it just got to the point. It was like 3 hours after. Got up a few times, coughed up crap, went back to bed. As soon as I go back to bed, cough. I just said, no, enough. Get up, make a cup of coffee, get on and do something rather than trying to sleep. When you can't. If all you're going to do is cough. Again, as I said before, the idiotic nature of the human body. I mean, for goodness sake. Yeah, the human body doing this, and it does it every bloody year. It goes through the same process. For what? How often is the human body actually under attack? From germs or things. Very bloody rarely. And it can't learn when it's under attack or not. But when something similar happens to it being under attack, it's in bloody panic mode and starts a process that you have to go through of 6 to 9 days, going 3 days through this bit, 3 days through that bit, 3 days through that bloody bit. All because the sinuses go bloody mad. I've had it where one time I was giving Bambini a cuddle because his hair around his face is a lot lighter. A bit of hair got on my nose, and same thing then. Tiny bit of dog hair, for goodness sake, you're not under attack. Okay, how is the body so incredibly stupid in those ways? When you lay down, you have to sleep. And again, if there's loads of shit in your chest, why isn't it that when you cough, all of it comes up in one go? Why doesn't that happen? Why can't it be more efficient? If you've got a load of stuff, a few minutes of coughing brings a whole lot up. You spit it into the toilet, boom, done. Done! What? It's bloody stupid. Yeah, we've got a brain that doesn't seem to be able to learn about things like that. How to sense a real danger or not. Or, as soon as it realises it wasn't in trouble, switch the bloody process off. It can't do it. Anyway, from that point, yes. Go back to the point that I was doing earlier, talking about the police and stuff like that, trusting the police. Yeah. In prison, there's an awful lot of people who weren't guilty, and they are the laughing stock of all those who were guilty. Because when they start talking about their situation, that they thought they could trust the police, those people who are guilty, they just laugh their bleeding heads off at these idiots, thinking that they could trust the police. In the end, the reality is it serves you right. It does. It serves you absolutely right. There isn't much in the difference with the police now, especially in some countries. And I'm not talking just about Russia. America, Britain, Germany, France, most countries. The police are not that much better than the Gestapo. Talking to them, they're looking for a way to say you're guilty or to find you guilty. Come on. Again, a lot of people think that the one they have is the good one. No, that's stupid. You've got to think that the one you've got is a bad one until you know they're not. Right? Until you know. Not until you think, but until you know they're not. Don't trust them. Even in any bloody way, don't trust them. No. I wouldn't trust a police officer. at all. If I had a church and one was coming to my church, until I saw that he was of God first and a police officer way below, then yeah. If he was only a police officer because God told him to be one, then okay. But otherwise, no, I wouldn't trust the person. You can ask a couple who goes to church, are you a Christian who's a police officer, or are you a police officer who's a Christian? The way they answer tells you a lot. Yeah. What matters most to them? Well, partly, again, but they can lie about that, because, of course, if they can lie about anything, but again, they're only supposed to be lying, for, about the issues of the crime. But no, they will lie about everything. So, you have to realise, But again, if people think they can trust them, good, trust them. And when you realise, no, you can't, too late. That's the point, too late. But I wish you well. But again, with all this stuff, I wish people well in those situations. If you think you can trust them, hopefully you've got one you can trust. But the problem is, that's only a hopefully. For your own personal safety, for your own life, you've got to understand, don't put yourself in a position where the enemy can get you. Right? That's the point. And that's wisdom. It's about understanding these people. These are police officers. These are people of this world, of the world's way of dealing with things. Okay? The world belongs to who? The devil. So therefore they're his. That's the reason why they can lie. Because they're his. They belong to him. In their jobs, they belong to the devil. That's why they can lie. Lie. Because they belong to the liar. Right? Well, when you understand that, the way you act when you're with them will be completely different. Don't think you can trust them. And that's okay. If you think you can trust them, then yeah. But yeah. So enjoy.